Hey guys, what's up? Right now I'm at the park with my dad and we were like taking some walks, having conversations. Yeah, right now he's doing his own thing while I'm in charge like around here, so yeah. And I just want to let you guys know that since I turned 16 this year, I'm basically moving on. Yeah. I said it. I'm basically moving on because you know my birthday already passed, and yeah, like this morning I woke up and one of my sisters, like Simone, she gave me like one of these conversations about like saving my cash, my money, and all that stuff, and my dad also had a conversation about like some things that he told me about, and he's like we talk about like some things like some like private conversations and shit, and but yeah, when they told me those like some things that that's important or like crazy, I actually understood them really well. Yeah, because when dad tells me something, or when Simone tells me something, or maybe when mom tells me something, I will understand super well because I'm basically moving on, and it's like you have to like get to know these things when you're a kid or a teenager or an adult. You have to like understand these things when you don't know when you don't know when something like something's going on or like some shit, and you basically gotta get to the point when you're moving on, because you have to move on. You got to move to that person who is taking things seriously, because you know it is what it is. Because you know, ever since last year when I turned 15, I usually like I never like understand sometimes. Like I just look around with like some crazy fucked up shit, and it's just I don't know. It bothers me, and it's just I don't get things correct, and it's just I don't know. I just don't know where my head's been at lately. Ever since I turned 15. Now, I don't think that I'm gonna be like moving on this easily, because I think my mental state when I'm doing things like not out of context, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm moving on, because I got to do these things. Like I got to work on my materials, my work, my projects, my workings, my animations. I got to do these things for YouTube, because YouTube is the only server that you need to make these videos about. Because conversations like this, it gets you in your mind, and you have to like understand. You have to like understand that like throughout most of your life, when you're moving on and shit, and because you know, our mental state is like you don't have I mean, it's fine if you don't have like the right like disability in your brain, but you have to like get these things, and so you get like to understand the meaning of this situation like throughout most of your life. And so but yeah, this is where I'm at right now. I'm moving on because I'm doing this. I'm saying this because I don't act like one of those well, surely I make funny videos, but this is who I am now. I've changed, and it's just life like this. It's just like it's not like complicated, but you have to like get used to the feelings and shit. But yeah, I don't like do shit like that. I don't like we all know that I don't do drugs. I don't do like sexual materials and shit. And it's amazing to me, because people gotta move on, and they gotta understand like for what's going on and stuff. And sorry, there's something in my mouth. But yeah, you gotta move on. You gotta get used to those materials that you're going through right now. It's I get it. It bothers like one of those people, but like when it comes to situations like this, it's just it gets in you, and you can't like. I mean, you can lash out. I mean, if you get angry, it goes in. But if you lash out, it goes away. And it only happens when stuff like this is just. Well, I mean, like football. I don't usually like play football that much, because I usually go to the gym at school, and we play basketball all the time. And so, yeah, we do these like sometimes I do like a little bit of exercise, like, or whenever I feel fat or chubby or like chunky and shit. I mean, chubby and chunky are like the same thing, to be honest. But fat. Yeah, you definitely gotta lose fucking weight. So not to let out negative feelings, but it's like you have to like you gotta move on, and you gotta find a girl, you gotta get a job at the age of 20 or something like that. Well, I'm pretty sure like 20-year-olds could find a job, right? Yeah, it couldn't be that bad of an idea. But yeah, I'm basically moving on, and this is who I am now. A little gentleman who just basically just moves on, and I gotta like do these things for my family. I saw it out. A future for me, for my friends and my family. In the future, you gotta move on, and you gotta give that person a chance, and they just forgive you. And you just can't erase memories like that. And I just want to let you guys know that I just want to like do something like this, and I just, because whenever I like make videos like this, I've always wanted to edit it out and make sure they were really perfect. And I just wanted to because it's funny how, because you guys are like really to like understand like the meaning of what I'm saying. It's like you gotta just sit down and just relax and think about all the things that you want to imagine about yourself. And now this is where I am. I'm at the park. There it is. Well, I'm not only at the park, but we're at the lake too, because yeah, my dad's like doing like a little bit of this exercise, and yeah, I don't usually see him, but he's getting the hang of it. Who knows? But yeah. But after this year, I'm basically I'm technically I think technically I'm starting to like move on, because I've always wanted to like I've always wanted to like understand, like I've always wanted to like understand like really well from those conversations, or like when something is controversial, or like whatever it's like a hacker or a blocker, or I don't know. You never know when somebody is a thief and they just steal your money and cash. I mean when you grocery shop and they steal you never realize that you forgot your phone at the store, and someone might end up like wanting, or like something like stealing it, and they steal it, and then you can never get it back. All you have to do is just look after your life and just let go of those idiots. Don't think about those assholes who just like do these things as thieves. Like they're fucking, like they're idiots and they're villains, and they don't know what they're fucking at right now and shit. But I don't know. It's like you gotta move on. You definitely gotta move on, because you can't just sit there all day and just talk about, oh, let's talk about the Disney shit. Let's talk about Lilo and Stitch. No, bro, you're not a real fucking person that I know, bro. You gotta move on and shit. Because ever since 2022, I used to like Disney Plus so much, because they used to give out all the content, like all this, like I remember they used to have like this Disney movie that I love, which is my personal favorite, and that would be Hollywood Stargirl. That was my favorite Disney movie of all time ever since it first came out on June 3rd of 2022. And of course, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I used to like that movie at the time, but then as of March 2024 last year, Disney Plus is starting to get weaker nowadays because of their collaboration with Hulu. And yeah, that's what made me stop liking Disney content nowadays, because I'm moving on to something else. Because ever since last year in October, I was going to change. And now, this is where I'm at. I'm moving on, and it's just, yeah. There are no limits, guys. You gotta move on. You gotta chase out through your dreams, and you can't let those rich idiots get to you. It doesn't matter if you're poor, or it doesn't matter if you're rich. You just gotta fight those idiots who don't get to you. Because you gotta move on. Just move on and just let that shit go. And it's a tough situation, but you have to be brave. We promised each other. You made a promise to me. and gotta move on and let it go. Oh, yeah, Dad? Oh, shit. Sorry, guys, that was my dad. We're gonna start leaving, so, but yeah, I'm just gonna end the video right now, so, thank you all so much for trying to, like, understand things about what's the meaning of life of moving on, and so, yeah, I totally respect that, and so always remember, don't let those rich assholes get to you, and move on, and just fight those dreams. Alright, so, I'm just gonna end the video right now, okay, guys, because I'm about to leave soon, so, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, like and subscribe at the same time, leave a notification, and comment down below if you get a chance to do so. So, yeah. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves.